Hey guys, Brian Fix here. Today I'm going to show you how to remove all the scratchy part with the rust on it. So the things you're going to need is some Scotch Blue tape, something to clean down the bike with, and some water, some 100 grit sandpaper, some Rust-Oleum metal primer that will match that. This might not match, and a metal wire brush. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is get your metal wire brush and try to get down some of them rust spots if you have rust. If you don't, you can just get right to sanding, but first I'm going to try to get some of this rust off. Next, you can get your 100 grit sandpaper and start to sand down these spots. Now for the metal wire brush, I just got to the part where it will be smooth, and for the sanding part, just sand down the parts, just give them down to smoothness. Don't gotta go down to bare metal. And try not to get on the sides like I'm doing. You can take your tape and you can just tape off the sides that you're not going to paint. I'm just going to keep sanding. I'll get back with you guys when I'm done. So what you're going to do is try to blow off all this dust. Then you can get your water. I poked a hole in mine to make it easier. And you could just spray it right on there. And then take your paper towels or the thing you're going to clean and just clean off all that dust that you got on there. So you might want to repeat this process 3 times. And after I got done wiping, I started scrubbing it. Then I just blew on to get some of that dust off from the tissues. And as you can see, I got dust off. So you should always wipe it down before you get ready to paint. Then you should let it dry, but since I scrubbed mine so hard, it should be ready just to paint it. And remember, get on those back areas, just in case water got back there. Like back over here water got. So make sure to do that first. You can always feel it to make sure there's no water. That's the number one thing. You don't want to get any water on there before paint. Now you can tape off the spots where you're going to paint so you don't get any paint anywhere else. So I got it taped up. Put some tape around here so I don't get back with the carburetor. You just be extra safe so I don't get nothing in my carburetor. I put a bag around it. So now we can get the paint. You shake your can up. I usually do it for like 60 seconds. I ended up shaking it for 63 seconds. Now we can get the paint. I usually spray it out 3 times to make sure there ain't no dirt on it and how the wind's going to react. Just really use both hands. Actually, I was looking at the way it was and I was thinking paint was going to hit my tires, so I just covered that up too. So now, do it 3 more times and do that 3 times. Now I can get the paint. See? I have a feeling this isn't going to match. Now I'm just going to let that soak for about 45 minutes maybe. Just feel that, so I let it soak for a little bit. I'm ready to do one more coat. Hopefully that didn't get anywhere. Just gonna let that dry for a little bit. As you can see, you should always be really careful because look at how much paint would have gotten everywhere if I didn't tape it up. So hopefully, I don't remember if I taped the motor mount, but hopefully I did. And my bag worked because it was getting paint by the carburetor. So now I'm just gonna untape everything. I was peeling the paint off and you can still see it got through the tape, so that's a good idea. I put the bag on. So that's it. Match is really good. So don't subscribe, comment below. See you on the next video. Bye.